Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. There have been some things that I have been shocked I haven't been able to talk about on my channel as of June 17th, although those of you across the pond that clicked on this video because you're hashtag Team Insomnia like me, it's Saturday, June 18th, your time. So you're seeing into the future, so to speak. Obviously, the big thing is the C word. Compensation. Yeah. We all thought by mid-June we would have seen it. We certainly think by this time next week we better see it, because this time in 2 weeks is July 4th offers, and if they want to get so many players on their side of people who might spend money, may not, giving them what they promised for 7 to 8 months should be at the top of the priority list. However, I want this video to focus on something that we did get unexpectedly resolved, or at least improved in a way. And that is Map 6 of Alliance Quest. Now, some people might say, Prof, if you do a video inspiring people to do Map 6, then you're going to hurt the Alliance Quest scores because Map 5 will start doing Map 6. Look, I'm just a reporter of information. I'm going to tell you what it's been like for me, and I'm going to tell you that I take this path here in Section 2, and I take this path here in Section 1. And both those paths have something in common until today. They restrict you to 2 different classes, or else you get half your attack punished. And those 2 lanes, unfortunately, despite the fact that they have great champions on paper for Corvus to gain his missions, we're talking about an Avenger and Black Widow, we're talking about maybe a mutant champion and Archangel, maybe a tech champion and Punisher 2099, etc. That has not been possible. Corvus has only been able to get his missions in the final path that I am assigned / volunteer to take in Section 3, and that is this path here, which gives you Hulkbuster, which of course gives you 2 missions between the Avenger and the tech, and then you just keep going right down the line, and eventually you will get all the way through to the end of the line, and you'll have maybe another chance to get both an evade and a mutant with Nightcrawler, or maybe an evade with Spider-Ham. I don't know, but that's my path. Well, that all changed, and you can see that Corvus and Omega Red and Black Widow Clairvoyant are essentially at full health, but if you were to look at the breakdown of fights that I've been able to do thanks to this new setup, and here I am back on this path, you would see that all 1.1 million points I've earned on day 1 have been thanks to Corvus, who, yes, is a rank 4 6-star champion. He's SIG 200 just for fun. I realize he could be SIG 1 and probably would be able to not notice a difference, but I am somebody who believes that if you're going to take a champion to rank 4, and this might be the case with Cosmic Ghost Rider next, certainly will be with Black Widow Clairvoyant, you want them to be as high of PI as possible, even if their signature ability is not really that consequential. I get the argument against that. I get that I'm in the minority, but that's just a personal preference of mine. Whatever champion I use, I want to be ranked up in as high a SIG as possible for as highest rating as possible. It's also why I stand by my rank 3 6-star Deadpool X-Force, despite the fact that, of course, the buff was, shall we say kindly, less than ideal so far, other than the fact that the animations look pretty cool, the new animations. But, KABAM, I want to say thank you, because this change, I mean, yes, they are trying to reward you for using the same classes. They're trying to give you an increase in attack, and I'm never going to get that with a Cosmic Champion in my lanes. But, in a way, every time Corvus gets a mission, he gives himself a buff and attack anyway. So, what I'm able to do with Corvus on these lanes is actually a way bigger increase in overall attack than KABAM's seeming motivation would be with the nodes that they have countered on those paths anyway. So, this is the most relaxed that I have been in Map 6 since my alliance moved from Map 5 to Map 6 in this battle group. And I'm thankful for that. I'm also thankful for the community feedback, because had you all not spoken up, because I didn't even do a video on this, right? You all just did it yourselves, right? You said, I don't think this is very fun to have 2 classes only per path. I think that they shouldn't punish us for using some traditional champions that we've spent resources into. And if you'd asked me, what are the chances of them changing that, I would have thought, oh, pretty slim probably. Well, I would have been wrong, because they did change it, and they changed it for the better. And now it's a win-win. You use champions you used before that are the right classes that the nodes ask for, you'll gain more attack. If you don't want to use them and you want to use somebody like Corvus, on my lane in particular, you're not going to be punished. So it's a win-win, and KABAM deserves a big W for this. Now, of course, going back to the beginning of this video, it is important to have them take this one step further now and give us the biggest win of all, and that's some real one-time big compensation. It would be nice to get that. I have one path left in Eternity of Pain, and since I'm already maxed out on the class Nexus and the signature stones, and would only miss a couple of tier 5 class catalysts and then a small percentage relative to tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic, I'm just good not doing it. But if they want to give me a bunch of revives that are going to be used anyways, I'll do it. That's fine. Thanks for watching, YouTube. This was a fun video to make. KABAM, thank you for listening to the community.